Hit.
Right. Ryan Marzok, producer extraordinaire, Pirates. He'll be doing it in just a couple of moments. Of course, a Duquesne grad, does a lot of stuff with the University of Pittsburgh, especially hoops. Good kid, good to have him here. And that's what you can do when you're 28 and young. Eat McDonald's. Absolutely love it. And I still eat it, so you deserve a break today. Whatever you're doing, you're looking great. Dr. Vactor is with us tomorrow. Just explain something about this half pound per day per cycle. But the key is they teach you how to keep it off.
That's what you're supposed to do. You listen to them. You get on a strategic plan where you drop the weight, and then you incrementally add things back to your diet, but you add the right things.
Did you have any Bad O's pizza today?
I did.
But I had the veggie, whatever that was. It was pretty good.
I didn't eat that, but I had
Wings?
No, I didn't eat any wings. I just had a piece of pizza. So
You can still live with drvactor.com. Thank you so much. Now let's talk Steelers. Jake Rogers, who is he? 2015 7th-round Atlanta Falcons practice squad with the Giants, Carolina, and Washington. And now, out of East Washington, this guy, a few years into the league, is a member of the Steelers. So why an offensive tackle, do you think?
I don't know. I don't know why they need a tackle. They've got Villanueva. They've got Gilbert. They've got Hawkins, the draft pick a year ago. I guess depth, not going to start.
Listen, you got to go to your Pirate producers, 93.7 The Fan, to learn about the Buccos. And, he was saying it's been tough sitting here the last couple of days. Ivan Nova loses. He's been one of the hottest, best pitcher, of course, in Major League Baseball and National League in the month of April. Retired 9 out of 10. Fourth and fifth innings got rocky. Joey Votto comes up with a couple of doubles, a couple of RBIs. He scores twice, and they lose to the Reds. Before we talk about the Brewers, what is it with Cincinnati?
They've owned them for how many years? And they haven't been good. The Reds can't beat anybody else but the Pirates. They win the season series every year. But they don't know how to get out Hamilton. They don't know how to get out Votto. And now they don't know how to figure out Duvall. So it's going from bad to worse. Billy Hamilton hits like 140 against the rest of the league. And he's about 700 against the Pirates.
Milwaukee Zambelli Fireworks. Ryan says Brewers aren't as good as their record. What's your thoughts about the Milwaukee Brewers?
No, well, they're 15 and 14. They are what they are. They're a young, up-and-coming team. Got Jared Hughes, got him out in the bullpen. But they've got Eric Thames, who's tied for the National League lead in home runs. He's hit 11. And, of course, they've got Ryan Braun, who always hits well here.
He does.
Yeah.
He does. Now, the Penguins, the big story. This is where you have to shine. I asked the same question earlier to Andrew Filipponi. What do you make of the whole Alexander Ovechkin thing? Take Niskanen out of it. Take Crosby, who seems to be doing better now, practicing with the, you can hit me if you want jersey as opposed to non-contact. When you look at the captain, the big guy, the Russian, what do you think his responsibilities are in this whole scenario?
He's just not a leader. I mean, plain and simple, Rob. He's not a leader. And there have been a lot of good leaders.
Great player, though.
Let's get to that.
Okay.
There was a play in Game 2 in Washington where Sid made that between the leg pass to Kessel, and Kessel went in and scored. Sid made a great defensive play to set it up. Then he ends up making a dynamic play at the blue line to get the puck in. Ovechkin gives him a little love tap, and that's all it was, a little love tap with his stick, and then stands there and watches Kessel go right by him and fire the puck past Holtby. Okay? Great player. You know what Ovechkin does well? He has a blistering shot, and he'll pound a guy into the boards. You name me one other thing that he does.
Yeah, and their power play really didn't do very well the other night either, 0 for 4. The Penguins, like Marc-Andre Fleury said before the game and after, the best way to prove a point and to seek your revenge is by winning, and they did it the old-fashioned way, just went out there and muscled their way to a great win, but they were really not giving Washington any opportunity at all. Once they got the puck, they were on it.
Yeah, they played a very aggressive game. Now, I'm going to tell you, the Capitals are a good team. They are a very, very good team. And you just hope they don't get their act together. But I think the Penguins have had a lot to do with what they've done. They know how Washington plays. And the Capitals are firing a lot of shots, but a lot of them are outside of the perimeter, too. Fleury's had some decent looks at a lot of these shots, so it's not that difficult to make some of those saves. He's been stupendous at times, don't get me wrong. I mean, some of those saves have been great. But I think above and beyond everything else, they're in the Capitals' head. They really are. I mean, I don't care if you're playing American Legion Bowl, you're playing high school football, if a team beats you all the time, denies you an opportunity in key games and you lose, it gets into your head.
I had a friend beat me once, 51 straight in ping pong.
All right.
I realized it was time to quit playing ping pong.
Okay, so you threw in the towel rather than give it a 50-second chance.
Absolutely.
Huh?
Absolutely. But
Mr. Ovechkin?
I'm looking for a rematch. I like Alexander Ovechkin, but I love the Penguins. What do you think about Crosby?
I think he's going to play. Again, everything hinges on.
Is it worth putting him in this game when you have a 3-game-to-1 lead?
Absolutely. You
Okay.
want to end the series. If he's healthy, if your medical staff says he's healthy to play, you play him. Why would you not play him?
You heard it here first, maybe second or third. I'm not sure. But that is Eric Hagman looking great as always. And remember, every 20 minutes, 93.7 The Fan and on the KDK Afternoon News with Robert Mangino. And I'll see you all on the radio tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. Good afternoon.